Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur binti Muhammad Nishal and my matric number is 077880. For the introduction, Petroleum Petronas Berhad, PETRONAS, operate as oil and gas company. The company focus on exploration, development and production of crude oil and natural gas. Petroleum Nasional serve clients worldwide. It is ranked among Fortune Global 500 and operates in over 50 countries worldwide. However, being a major force in the energy industry, PETRONAS carries significant economic and national responsibilities. PETRONAS is exposed to a variety of operational and cybersecurity risks. So, in this response to these challenges, PETRONAS has devises and collaborate information security governance framework, which consists of three major tiers of security policies. First one is Enterprise Information Security Policy (EISP). Second one, Issues Specific Security Policy (ISSP), and System Specific Policy (SYSSP). For the Enterprise Information Security Policy PETRONAS, the purpose is to create a strategy framework for PETRONAS information assets management and preservation. The scope, this policy applies to all employers, contract vendor, and third-party user of the PETRONAS IT infrastructure. All information system, data, network application, and hardware owned or operated by PETRONAS, all location and business units worldwide. PETRONAS is committed to for the information security objective, defining data assets against threat both internal and external, reducing risk exposed and guaranteeing business continuity. Also, encouraging all stakeholders to adopt a security conscious mindset. Also, ensuring to contractual, legal, and regulatory requirements. Last but not least, constantly enhancing the framework for security management. The roles and responsibilities. First, Chief Information Officer (CIO), carrying the Information Security Steering Committee (ISSC), own the EISP and its responsibilities for its implementation and maintenance. Number two, Chief Information Security Officer (CISO), lead the information security team and oversee security controls, report security status and risk to senior management. Next, Information Security Steering Committee (ISSC). They advise on security strategies and policy update, ensuring all elements with enterprise goals and compliance requirements. Last but not least, all employer and contractor must comply with the EISP and related security policies, must complete mandatory security awareness training annually. Also, must report security incidents immediately. Other authority, Chief Information Officer (CIO), especially responsibilities for developing, implementing, and maintaining the EISP for the PETRONAS Group. Next, Chief Information Security Officer (CISO), responsibility for establish security plans, implementing controls, and coordinating security activities. Next, Information Security Steering Committee (ISSC), in charge of managing security posture review, risk assessment, and policy governance. For the accountability, first is executive management. They support the improvement information security activities within their department and make sure they are in line with the EISP is their responsibilities. Next is department head and business unit leaders. They implement security measures, properly managing information assets, guarantee compliance with their respective SP here of influence are the responsibilities. For the policy compliance, this policy describes the expectation for compliance across the organization and often reference to relevant standard and regularly requirements such as GDPR, HIPAA, or ISO 27001. It's also outline any monitoring or enforcing measures such as regular audit or compliance check to ensure policy compliance.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is binti Karim. My matrix number 079240. So today I will be presenting on the issue specific security policy or ISSP, which is a critical part of PETRONAS Information Security Governance Framework. So introduction, the Enterprise Information Security Policy or EISP sets the overall strategic direction for information security at PETRONAS. However, the ISSP goes deeper by addressing specific security concerns that arise in unique environment, system, and projects. The target approach helps us better manage specific risks and maintain a robust security posture across the organization. Let's begin with the purpose of the ISSP. The main goal is to define clear security requirements and guidelines for specific issues that are not fully covered by the EISP. Scope: the ISSP applies to specific projects like cloud service or mobile apps, unique environments such as remote work setups, compliance areas involving data privacy and legal regulations. Objective of the ISSP. The key objective of the ISSP are to identify and manage risks related to specific issues, to provide tailored guidance for unique security challenge, to ensure compliance with laws and regulations, and to enhance the security culture within PETRONAS through awareness and training. Each ISSP may define specific roles and responsibilities related to the security issues it addresses, which include project managers oversee security compliance in their respective projects and ensure that ISSP guidelines are followed. Example, a project manager for a new oil ensures that safety protocols and environmental regulations are followed. They organize training sessions for team members on how to handle sensitive information and safety practice. IT security team develop, implement, and monitor the security measures directed by the ISSP. Example, the IT security team at PETRONAS set up system to protect against cyber attacks that could compromise sensitive operation data. They regularly conduct security assessments to safeguard the company's critical infrastructure. Employees understand and comply with the ISSP relate to their work tasks and report any security concerns or incidents. Example, if an employee at a PETRONAS facility receives a phishing email, they report it to their supervisor and the IT security team. This helps to prevent potential data breaches. So, example 1, cloud security policy. When PETRONAS use cloud service, a cloud security ISSP is implemented. Key measure include data storage. All sensitive data is encrypted at rest and in transit. Access management, multi-factor authentication, MFA is required. Vendor assessment, regular evaluations of cloud service providers are done. Example 2, remove work security policy. With more employees working remotely, PETRONAS applies a remove work ISSP. It includes secure VPN connections to protect internet traffic, device security requirements such as update antivirus and remote wiping capabilities, training on safe remote practice. Example 3, compliance with data privacy laws. PETRONAS also complies with various data privacy regulations such as GDPR EU emphasizes concern and individual rights. HIPAA US protects patients' medical data. CCPA California gives consumers control over their data. PPDA Canada requires consent and secure data handling. LGBT Brazil similar to GDPR. UK Data Protection 2018 complements GDPR with UK specific rules. Enforcement and audit mechanisms. To make sure the ISSP is followed, policy enforcement, all personnel must comply. Violations can result in suspension, terminations, or legislation. Monitoring and auditing, regular checks by IT security and audit teams, use of tools for monitoring and encryption checks, reports are reviewed and action taken to resolve any issue. High-risk areas like cloud and remote access are reviewed more frequently. Importance of the ISSP. In conclusion, the ISSP is crucial for PETRONAS to protect sensitive data against modern threats, adapt to new technologies and regulations, promote a culture of security awareness among all staff. By addressing specific issues directly, the ISSP strengthens our organization's overall cybersecurity.
System-specific policy. The purpose of system-specific policies is build rules for protecting systems and application data, stop cyber attacks, data breach, and incident from happening, safeguard data, and shut down any possible threat. The scope of system-specific policies PETRONAS manage every IT system, application, and database within the organization. Second, cloud service such as software as a service, SaaS, and infrastructure as a service last are used. The last one, strong policies help cover IT infrastructure, security completely. The objective of system-specific policies is make sure PETRONAS data and resource are kept private, correct, and accessible. Check the action that meet the standards set by law, rules, and their industry. The last one, make clear rules for what to do and how to report incident. The policy statement in system configuration, like disabling unnecessary service, like service on a machine or a software should only be active if needed to reduce security threats and in selected case. Next, installing security patches. Like since patches are regularly released by security companies, they should regularly update the software and fix them in a timely manner to prevent attacks. For example, servers should be set so that unneeded parts and services such as FTP are disabled to make them more secure. Next, policy statement of user authentication, like complex password. Password should be as long as possible with a mix of uppercase and lowercase letters, numbers, and special symbols to stop simple dictionary and direct attacks. Next, regular password change. Users need to update their password every 3 months. For example, a number of incorrect attempts to log in may result in the account being temporarily locked until IT reset it. The last about policy statement is backup and recovery. Like regular backups, having a new backup every day or every week is necessary to recover the latest version fast. Then, testing recovery procedures. Testing recovery system on a regular basis is very important for recovering data. For example, files are encrypted and safely stored in the cloud, and every quarter they are exercised to restore data if it is lost. Responsibility of system-specific policy PETRONAS is system admin, like setting up and ensuring the system features of a website are always in place, and then setting up required system, checking if the organization makes compliance standards. Responsibility of the IT department, like take care of keeping the system update, supervise audits and vulnerability assessment, and teaches workers how to be secure online and offline. The conclusion is PETRONAS security plan aims to keep its important assets and processes safe and stable. The Enterprise Information Security Policy (EISP) deals with security incidents and connects security goals to managing risk within the company. Issue-specific security policy (ISSP) helps deal with risks that are present in different projects or environments. Ensure security measures are in place and guaranteed. The open law, the right security procedures. The system-specific policy sets rules for securing system and application program in order to stop data loss and access by unapproved users. They prove that PETRONAS respect both safely and legal rules.